Hi everyone. Today I wanted to read you a story called Wemberly Worried. I thought it would be a good story for the week because both of the words in the title start with our letter, W. Wemberly looks very worried. Do you know what it feels like to feel worried? Have you ever felt worried? A little scared and a little nervous about something new or something bad happening? Let's see. Wemberly worried about everything. Big things. I just wanted to make sure you were still there. And little things. Oh, she spilled her juice. And things in between. Mama, what if I shrink? Why would she shrink in the bathtub? She's so worried. Wemberly worried in the morning, she worried at night, and she worried all throughout the day. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Look at Grandma, she's not worried at all. Her shirt says, go with the flow. That means she doesn't worry. Whatever happens, happens. At home, Wemberly worried about the tree in the front yard. What if it falls on our house? Now, if you remember from yesterday, we could say that tree is very tall. And compared to the tree, Wemberly is short, remember, because they're standing up. She worried about the cracks in the living room wall. What if it gets bigger and something comes out of it? And the noise the radiators made. What if there's a snake inside? All this worrying. What if this? What if that? At the playground, Wemberly worried about the chains on the swings and the bolts on the slide and the bars on the jungle gym. Too rusty, too loose, too high. All of the other friends are playing and Wemberly is sitting with her dad feeling worried. And always she worried about her doll, Petal. Shouldn't Petal have a car seat too? Petal's lost forever. Oh no, her mom says, I found her. And even when Petal's being washed, Wemberly has to sit and wait to make sure she's okay. I guess she holds Petal to make her feel safer. So what does her mother say? Don't worry. And her father says, don't worry. But Wemberly worried. She worried, she worried, and she worried. When Wemberly worried, and was especially worried, she rubbed Petal's ears like this. Wemberly worried that if she didn't stop worrying, Petal would have no ears left at all. Do you have a special little stuffed animal that helps you feel better when you're worried? On her birthday, Wemberly worried that no one would come to her party. But look, everybody came. See, said her mother, there was nothing to worry about. But then Wemberly worried that there wouldn't be enough cake. She's always worrying about something, this poor little girl. On Halloween, she worried on Halloween. What could she be worried about? Halloween is just so much fun. On Halloween, Wemberly worried that there would be too many butterflies in the parade. See, said her father, nothing to worry about. No other butterflies. Well, but then she worried because she was the only one. You worry too much, said her mother. When you worry, I worry, said her father. Worry, 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 said her grandmother. Too much worry. Now her grandmother says, take it as it comes. Her grandma is very good at not worrying. Soon Wemberly had a new worry, school. Wemberly worried about the start of school more than anything she had worried about before. Were you worried when you came to my classroom? I think some of you were. But then you realized it was fun. By the time the first day arrived, Wemberly had a long list of worries. What if no one else has spots? What if no one else wears stripes? What if no one else brings a doll? What if the teacher is mean? What if the room smells bad? What if they make fun of my name? What if I can't find the bathroom? What if I hate the snack? What if I have to cry? Look at all these worries in this little girl. Those are a lot of worries. Let's see what happens. Don't worry, said her mother. "Don't worry," said her father. But Wemberly worried. She worried and she worried and she worried. She's got Petal there and she's still worried. She worried all the way there, all the way to school. She was worried. My grandma yells, "Have fun." Grandma's not worried at all. She's very wise. While Wemberly's parents talked to the teacher, Miss Peachum, Wemberly looked around the room. Then Miss Peachum said, "Wemberly, there is someone I think you should meet." Her name was Jewel. She was standing by herself. She was wearing stripes, and she was holding a doll. Does she remind you of somebody? Wearing stripes and holding a doll? She reminds me a little bit of Wemberly. At first, Wemberly and Jewel just peeked at each other. "This is Petal," said Wemberly. "This is Niblet," said Jewel. Petal waved. Niblet waved back. "Hi," said Petal. "Hi," said Niblet. "I rub her ears," said Wemberly. "I rub her nose," said Jewel. Hey, these two girls are very much alike. See what happens. Throughout the morning, Wemberly and Jewel sat side by side and played together whenever they could. Petal and Niblet sat side by side too. Look, they let Petal and Niblet go over there while they're playing. They kind of forgot how worried they are, I think. Wemberly worried, but no more than usual, and sometimes even less. Look, because she's having so much fun, she's not worrying so much anymore. Before Wemberly knew it, it was time to go home. Look how much fun she's having. That happens to you too in school sometimes. You're a little bit worried, but then once the fun starts and we have center time, then you're not so worried anymore. "Come back tomorrow," called Miss Peachum as the students walked out the door. Look how happy Wemberly looks with her friend Jewel, holding hands. Wemberly turned and smiled and waved. "I will," she said. "Don't worry." I'm so glad she made a friend. And then her family celebrated when she was home. And I bet she was very happy to go back to school the next time. And she wasn't worried anymore. So I hope you enjoyed the story.